Hi, today's call, I'm going to cover the topic of homeowners association dues and how they can potentially impact your buying power and how much you qualify for to purchase a home. So every once in a while, I'll have a client that'll be looking at both single family residences as well as condominiums or townhouses. Sometimes people have are open to different property types. And so right here within a listing, this is just a listing. I pulled up a random listing that's a condominium. And you can see this field HOD, this stands for homeowners dues. And you can see that the homeowners dues here are $400. In this case, it's $400 a month. The homeowners association dues field has two different options for agents when they fill this in. It can either be a monthly field or it can be an annual field. Sometimes you'll get into single family residences often will have this where they have a one-time, once a year, $200 that goes towards a common signage within the community or playground or something like that. So the this field does have either a monthly or an annual, and it will reflect that. But in this case, it's $400 a month. And the reason I bring this up is because if a buyer, for example, is qualified to purchase a property for $500,000, let's just say, and they're open to condominiums, townhouses, or single-family residence. One unique thing about homeowners association dues is from a lender perspective, they count this as a debt against you. Okay, and a lot of times these homeowners association dues cover some of the amenities such as utilities, right? The same types of things that you'd have even if you bought a home. But either way, when you're buying any kind of a property that has homeowners association dues, the dues are counted against you as a debt. And so oftentimes when people are looking at both types of properties, we'll have to set up two different search engines for them. One would be single family residence without any homeowners association dues, or minimal association dues that have minimal impact, such as what I was just telling you, like maybe an annual $100 or $200 a year. And then we would set up a secondary search engine for them with a lesser price point. So in this case, say we would work with a lender on this, but typically we'd say, okay, well, we're going to set a ceiling of $500,000 for the single family residence search, and we're going to set a ceiling of $450 for your condo search. Because we want to take into account these homeowner association dues that are routinely a part of when you're buying a condo. That's something that isn't a common or that's in a shared building, and you have homeowners association dues are common within that property type. So just something to keep in mind if you're considering several different types of housing. And potentially one has homeowner association dues and the other doesn't, then you definitely want to make sure you adjust the sales price of your ceiling so that you don't run out and find a condominium that's listed for $500,000 and think that you're approved for $500,000 and that's going to work, and then later find out that you don't qualify because the homeowners association dues is counted against you as a debt, and all of a sudden now your ratios are out of whack with the lenders. So something to keep in mind when you're searching for homes.